If prana is everywhere, can it be qualitative or quantitative? Prana, can it be qualitative or quantitative? Something which is everywhere, how can you say it's quantitative? Only limited things can be measured by quantity. It's everywhere. So there's no quantity as such. And quality, yes, nothing can pollute the prana. That is a powerful Shakti. Divine energy is what you call prana. But when you breathe in, the pure prana goes in. Along with that, you breathe in your all polluted air also. Air is not prana. The power behind the air is prana. So that's always of good quality. Nothing to pollute the prana. But you can pollute the air. So when you breathe in, the prana goes in along with polluted air. It's the polluted air that creates problem. And with all the problem, still the prana is keeping you in life. If the prana itself is polluted, we would have dead and gone long back. So it is qualitative and I won't say it quantitative. It is everywhere. Everything is made of that prana. It's the prana that manifests as the entire universe. An atom is nothing but prana manifested as an atom. Anoraniyan mahato mahiyan, said the scripture. You are the atom of the atoms. And you are the huge mountain of the mountains. So it's all built in by the prana. Modern science also says that. You can powder everything, make into a mass of atom. We are all sitting as individuals. What are we? We are all nothing but bundles of atoms. Scientists call it atoms. The religious people call it atoms. That's all. Atom is the cause of the entire universe. Is there more prana? Oh, second part of the question. Is there more prana in pure air than in polluted air? No. Prana is always there, full. There's no polluted prana or clean prana. Even in the polluted air, same amount of prana is there. Is there more prana in unprocessed organic food than in other food? No. Same. Processed food, you pollute the substance around the prana. Or our pure spring water rather than tap water. Yeah. Pure spring water. Even pure spring water need not be pure because it comes from the earth. It has something of the earth element also. Pure prana is everywhere. You cannot take in pure prana. You have to take in with something. Food is your prana. Air is your prana. Water is your prana. That's what evolution and involution. Prana, you can say, a rough translation is ether, akash. In the 5 elements, akash is the subtlest, most important element, which is everywhere. The same akash, when it becomes a little solidified, it becomes air. When that air solidifies, it becomes fire. When the fire solidifies, it becomes water. When the water solidifies, it becomes solid, earth. Prithivu, Appu, Teyu, Vayu, Akash. From Akash, all the other elements develop. And they go back to. You can convert all the elements into Akash again. Our body is made of all the 5 elements. If you can convert your earthly element and the water element and the fire element, you will become invisible. There were great sages. See the first picture. He made himself invisible completely. He diluted his entire body up to what element you can see. You can see a thing when there is earth. Earth you can see, air, fire you can see, water you can see, but air you cannot see. So if you convert your bodily earth part into water, water into fire, fire into air, you become invisible. Saint Ramalingam, in this age, he demonstrated it. Oh, it's still on the back side. In pranayama, do we actually take in more prana? If it is everywhere, how can there be more or less? So you answered yourself. Prana is prana. See, when you take in, you are not taking in more prana. For convenience sake, to make you do pranayama, we say that. Unless we say you can take more prana, you won't do that. The food, it's your digestion. If you can digest what you eat, doesn't matter what you eat, it will burn up. Things become fermented, turn into mucus because you don't digest it. It goes there, sits there, the excess fat. When it begins to ferment, it creates acidity, it creates belching. It's the undigested food that creates a lot of problem. Why do you have an indigestion? Because you didn't digest what you eat. That means make sure that you are really hungry and you have digested what you ate before. Marundana vendavam yakkekku arundiyadu attradu potriyunin. The body never needs medicine. If only it eats after knowing fully well that it has digested what it ate before. We should always ask our tummy, are you ready? Are you hungry? Have you finished the job I gave you earlier? We never ask that poor dummy. All we are interested is time. 12 o'clock, lunch time. Either the time decides when to eat or the tongue decides. Delicious. You don't worry about the tummy. It's so delicious, salivary. Glands work out. See, the time and the tongue decides. People who eat for the time and the tongue will have all the problems. Not only snoring, even all other problems also. The stomach is the factory for all the problems. It's a workshop. Give rest to the workshop. Let the organs get renewed. Even big factories have a Sunday holiday. This factory never gets holiday. Fasting until you feel real hunger. Then eat only when you are hungry. Because remember, eating is only for hunger. But unfortunately, we don't do that. That's not the modern civilized way. Even flying is for eating nowadays. The airline people tempt you. We serve this food, that food, fly with us. You don't go for a travel trip, you fly to eat. Food. No. If you know the hunger and eat well, even occasionally if you eat the wrong food, it will get burnt out. Our gastric juice is that strong. Gastric juice can even melt metals. If you take a strong gastric juice, put it on a metal piece, it will melt the metal. Because it's God's energy. Bhagavan Krishna says, I am the gastric juice in your tummy. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamasrata. It literally means, I am the gastric juice, I am the hunger in your stomach. Keep me alive, awake. Don't kill me. That's what. If people can know how to eat, when to eat, where to eat, how much to eat, they can literally free themselves from all these hospitals and doctors and pills. True. Now, if I say this, my doctor will say, are you healthy? She questioned me the other day. You say that, huh? Are you healthy? Well, if I do something wrong, I have to fall sick myself. Nobody is an exception to that. Yes. I got into trouble. Now I am all right. I'm keeping very good care about my diet now. Body is a body after all. The same materials with which everybody's body is made. Same cement blocks, same rocks, same mortar and plaster. If we don't take care of it, it will fall sick. So, beware of what you eat. Spiritual seeker's body should be almost like fiery body. There will be a lot of heat in the body. So, when you eat, see what agrees to you, what you can digest well, without producing mucus, without producing gas. Those are all symptoms of the body. As soon as you feel little puffed up, gassy, that means you ate either wrong food or too much food, beyond your capacity to digest. Watch for the digestion every time. Every time when they ask me, what do you like to eat? Immediately my hand goes to the stomach. Yeah, I'm trying to get some message from here. What do you like? Are you ready? But in many cases, what do you like to eat? What do you have? We made an apple pie cheesecake. Cheesecake. You don't even bother to ask the stomach. The tongue immediately salivates and rolls and I remember once during our journey, a trip, somebody gave us a nice big chunk of chocolate, and I entrusted the chocolate in the hands of one boy. How long did you keep it with you, Harry?
It didn't last that long.
It's almost like a big brick like chocolate we bought from Norelia. Huh? We bought it in the hilltop countries, city, Norelia, almost like a brick, this big, this long.
I hope after all this time you might have forgotten.
68. That's why he's still paying me back the debt. Huh? He brought me this. Yep. By the time we went from Norelia to Velimada is only about 15-20 miles. By the time we drove down to Velimada, the chocolate was gone. He was simply sampling it. That's why சொற்றிலே விருப்பம் சூழ்ந்திடில் ஒருவன் துண்ணுணற்றவமெல்லாம் ஆற்றிலே இறைத்த அரியனப் போகும். Saint Ramalingar talks about that. If a spiritual seeker gets interested in the food, in eating, then all his tapasya, all his spiritual practices are almost like things thrown in a running river. They'll get washed. A spiritual seeker's first duty is to have a good control over the tongue. Without the tongue control, forget about spirituality. Tongue in both the ways, eating and talking. Too much gossip, too much talk, too much eating. That little flesh, piece of flesh, has so much power.